Hi guys, I have another interesting story for you, and I really need your honest opinions on this one. So Jennifer and Sophia were best friends in school. Not just normal friends, real best friends. They did everything together. They ate together, attended lectures together, walked back to the hostel together. People admired their friendship. They were always seen side by side. Now one afternoon, after lectures, they were heading back to the hostel when they ran into Daniel. Daniel wasn't exactly popular in school, but he was friendly and confident. They had a short conversation, and before leaving, Daniel asked for Sophia's number. Sophia gave it to him. That's where everything started. Daniel and Sophia began texting. At first, it was casual. Then it became frequent. Soon, feelings developed. Sophia told Jennifer about Daniel. She told her how sweet he was, how attentive he seemed. Jennifer, being the good friend, advised her to relax and let Daniel make the first move officially. Eventually, Daniel did. He asked Sophia out and they started dating. He would take her on dates, spend time with her, and even bought her a phone when hers got damaged. Everything seemed perfect. At least on the surface. But after some time, Daniel started acting differently. Jennifer noticed it first. He began looking at her in a way that made her uncomfortable. The kind of look a guy shouldn't give his girlfriend's best friend. Sometimes he would visit their hostel knowing Sophia wasn't around, just to talk to Jennifer. It didn't sit right with her. But she didn't tell Sophia. Maybe she didn't want drama. Maybe she didn't want to believe it. Or maybe she liked the attention. Eventually, Daniel asked for Jennifer's number. She knew she shouldn't give it to him. But she did. They started texting. At first, it was harmless. Then it became late-night conversations. Midnight chats. Laughing over small things. Sharing random thoughts. Slowly, Jennifer began enjoying his company. And that's when things crossed the line. During one of their conversations, Daniel complained about Sophia. He said she was too controlling. He said texting her felt boring. Then he suggested something shocking. He asked Jennifer if they could start online dating. And Jennifer agreed. All this was happening while Sophia was still officially Daniel's girlfriend. And Jennifer never told her. This secret continued for weeks. Until one evening, everything fell apart. Sophia wanted to make a call, but her network wasn't working properly. So she used Jennifer's phone. And that's when she saw the messages. She read everything. Jennifer couldn't explain herself. There was nothing to explain. The evidence was right there. Sophia was heartbroken. Not just because of Daniel, but because it was Jennifer, her best friend. Jennifer apologized and promised to end whatever was going on. But something had already broken. They remained friends. But not the same way. There was distance, silence, awkwardness. And strangely enough, Sophia and Daniel continued dating. Maybe she wasn't ready to let him go. Then something even more surprising happened. A few weeks later, Daniel called Jennifer. Her birthday was the next day. He told her he wanted to take her to the beach. Jennifer agreed. Maybe out of curiosity. Maybe out of ego. Maybe she still had feelings. The next day, she called Daniel to remind him. But she didn't know he was with Sophia at that moment. Sophia picked up the phone and immediately started insulting Jennifer, calling her names, asking her how she could betray her like that. Jennifer says she felt angry and embarrassed. She admits she shouldn't have agreed to the beach plan. She knows she made mistakes. But she keeps asking one question. Why would Sophia insult her over a man? Right now, Jennifer is in the comment section. She wants to know, was she completely wrong? Was Daniel the real problem? Or did she destroy her own friendship? Tell me what you think in the comment section.